Hello, welcome to another interesting interview of the Beats and Buzz. And today we have a very creative music producer, and we want to know more about you. Would you please introduce yourself to us?
Yes, I go by the name BUZZEL. That's my creative name. I'm a musician, filmmaker, and a student as well. I'm mostly focused on the music side. It carries more weight in the three. So I produce music and I also play the acoustic guitar. Sometimes I'm being called to play live for bands. Yeah.
Oh, nice. What first got you into music production?
I've grown up in a very musical family. My dad has been training choirs for the longest time, school choirs, church choirs. He's been judging extravaganzas all over. So I've grown up seeing him write music, the musical notes and all that. My mom also sings in a choir. So I've just grown up with that foundation of music. So I've gotten to know how music works from a very young age.
Oh, nice. How would you describe your sound or signature style?
I'd say it's mostly, I'm a big fan of electronic music, house music, owns. So I try to fuse that with local music, like Afro music. So it's like a fusion of the two. That's how I would describe my style, really.
Oh. Yeah. Which artist or genre influence your work the most?
As I said, I listen to a lot of electronic music.
Yeah.
I've been listening to that for the longest time. So, you've asked what artist?
Which artist or genre?
Genre is electronic music.
Yeah.
Artists, very many artists. I listen to a diverse amount of music and genres, so I can't really point out a specific artist, but there are many.
Oh, interesting. If I may ask, what's your creative process when starting a new track?
I don't have a creative process. I get ideas randomly in the matatu or when I'm sleeping or in class. So when I do, I just pick up my phone and record a voice note. Then I'll go back to the house, listen to that voice note and put it on the software. Yeah, bring it to life using my computer.
Nice. What's been your favorite project or collaboration so far, and why?
I'd say I've worked with a lot of artists.
Yeah.
But my favorite one, I've worked with a girl. She's called Ayana. She's an amazing vocalist. The song is not out yet.
Yeah.
But that's my favorite collaboration so far.
Nice. What challenges do you face as a producer in today's industry?
It's mostly financial, because music, like getting music out there or making it mainstream or making it hit, as you would say, it needs funds. You need to pay for ads. You need to mostly run ads. It costs money. You need to pay for music distributors. You need to do all that, and it costs money. So it's mostly financial.
Okay. Do you prefer working with upcoming or established artists, and why?
Probably upcoming. I would say upcoming, because you see, with upcoming artists, there's a lot of untapped talent or style. Because you see, mainstream artists, kila mtu anajua sauti ya BN, like there's nothing new with BN or Diamond, Platinum. So I feel like I would do with upcoming artists, because I feel like people have not heard them yet, and they would have something good to offer.
How do you handle creative disagreements with artists? Because it still may be challenging. Yeah.
These arguments do happen in the studio in terms of probably elements of the song. Maybe artist anataka hii guitar ikue hapa or song ipangwe hivi na mimi sitaki hivyo. So the way I handle them, we usually bring in a third party, a person who's not involved in the song. Tunaweza ita someone random, just come listen to her version or his version and mine. And so according to what that third party would say, would do that.
What gear or software do you swear by in the studio?
I use 3 softwares that are dominant with my production. Number 1, I use FL Studio. That's what I started with. I also use Logic Pro and I use Ableton. So if you give me any of the 3, I'll work seamlessly.
Okay. As we wind up, what advice will you give to the producers who are starting out, like in the industry?
Probably just practice every day, because production needs a lot of practice. And it doesn't pay immediately, because even me, I took 3 years just learning until so after those 3 years is when I started earning something from production. So don't be in a rush to make money, and practice every day.
That is interesting, and we are happy to have you. Thank you for coming today.
Thank you.
You're welcome.